Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Lucas Oil Rally Menai Stages 2023. You're joining us at Anglesey for Stage 3 now. It would appear that we've got a little bit of a change up, I suppose, in the top few. We've got Bob Fowden and Matthias Fowden leading the way in the Subaru Impreza, first car through. We weren't sure whether we would see Damien Cole and Sean Cunniff, our car one, in their Fiesta R5 Plus. However, it would appear that we have got them back. Damien and Sean having a bit of an issue on stage 2, where the brake pedal seemed to go straight down to the floor. Service crew seem to have fixed it, and they're back out there, and they'll be fighting for their place back up the leaderboard, because that has knocked them right down. Last time I checked, they were then 17th overall, which Damien won't be pleased about. However, bit of seat time, making sure that the car feels good. They have a lot of plans for the summer. Malcolm Jones and Reece Jones in that Darien there. They are our current rally leaders. Tell you what, it's not very often that it's dry enough to have dust at Anglesey, is it? Just got a mouthful there, I might have to move. That does not happen very often. It is a lovely day here. It is still really quite overcast, however, it's dry and it's quite pleasant. So we'll cope with that. I'm expecting to see the R5 of Rob Tout and Terry Martin come round that corner imminently. But it isn't. We've got Jason Wilson and Lee Wilson in the Darien. These guys currently lying 3rd overall. I have Malcolm Jones wasn't sure whether he just overshot that there actually, however, managed to bring the front end of that back round quite nicely. Unfortunately, we seem to have lost 10 cars, I believe, in the first 2 stages. Not sure what is going on here this morning. However, we have lost Richard Merriman and Catherine Curzon in their Darien. Richard, obviously disappointed, however, says that that is rallying, and it is indeed. I suppose there's not an awful lot that can be done about it. The gearbox has gone in that. We've also lost Gareth Hughes and Ivan Devine in their Mark II Escort. Those guys, unfortunately, having a very expensive day today. Had a brand new engine in this week, and now they have a hole in it. That's not what you're wanting at all, is it? Damien Cole and Sean Cunniff been chased down there by the Fabia of Phil Turner and Simon Anthony. So far alongside Martin Young in the Iris, and I can't see actually who I've just missed. I think it was our rally leaders, Malcolm Jones and Reece Jones. However, there was that much dust from the Proton. There was definitely a Darien in that dust. The sponsors of this event, the main sponsor, Lucas Oil. Got many sponsors on this event actually, which is absolutely fantastic, because this today is a classic Clubman event. It's actually the least amount of R5s I have seen on an event in a long time. And it's going to be a fantastic Clubman day. Still all to play for. We are only on stage 3, but huge thank you to all the sponsors. We have Titan, Jens Mon as well, who are a car rental. No, they're not, sorry. They retail car parts. I'm reading the wrong section there. And they have launched the vehicles for the turnaround, which is just fantastic. Kadan Consulting Engineers Limited, who have lent the safety car, and Dragon Batteries, who have given money towards the event also, which is brilliant. And if you didn't hear us talking about it, on stage 2, we have very exciting information for this event next year. So if you haven't already got it in the diary, the 1st and the 2nd of June 2024 is going to be the date. Stick that in your diary. Because 2 weeks ago, there was an application submitted to Motorsport UK to run 4 short closed roads stages on the Saturday night, followed by a full day of rallying here at Anglesey Circuit on the Sunday. Oh no! I'm not sure what Damien was thinking there. He's been round here twice already. However, right in front of the camera, taking the cone with them as well. Deary me, Damien, I'm not sure what was happening there. And we have got an absolute face full of dust. I think there was 5 cars altogether that came round. However, I was that busy concentrating on where Damien was going. Now, who are we going to blame there? Are we going to blame Sean? Or are we going to blame Damien? Oh, Sean's hand go up in the air.
Our brakes are.
Whoopsie moment. So yeah, whether they're still having issues from the brakes from stage 2 or whether we just had a whoopsie moment, not sure. However, as we've already been through this corner twice already, I'm going to say, oh no, what's happened there? Staying there for the duration now. Martin. Rossiter, oh no. We're in that much of a dust cloud now. That does not look good for the Darien. Jason Wilson and Lee Wilson. Not a good sight. Pushing the Darien off. What is happening today? We've already lost 10 cars, I believe. We were running with 61 after stage 2. That's more than 10, isn't it? 14 potentially cars lost over the first 2 stages this morning. This cone is not going to survive this stage either, is it? Yeah, we'll get an update from Damien and Sean after this stage. However, yeah, we potentially still have a brake issue. Ali Charles and M.A. Hall leading the start of that dust cloud there. Oh no! No, I don't think that was a brake issue. I feel like that was just, that was a definite whoopsie. Ford Escort, Mike Davies and Dylan Thomas. I know I said that these Mark IIs sometimes have a mind of their own, but I'm not sure that was the Mark II. Jonathan Jones and Oisin Owen in their Evo, having, oh dearie me, just a little bit too tight. Good idea, didn't quite work. Not sure what's happening with the Darwin over there. I didn't actually see what happened. Behind all the camera equipment because there is quite a lot of dust there. Oh, Richard Kay watching whilst on the beach in Mauritius. What? That is lovely. Anthony Clark watching from Barbados. Oh, how is everything going on in Barbados? How are we getting on? Done there by Mr. Kerr, that Mark 2. Dan Poole and Chris Coombs heading straight for us in the Corsa there, actually. Russell Davies and Richard Suter in there, Darian, just not quite getting the room around that corner. See if we have an update from Jason very shortly. Unfortunately, Jason was lying in 3rd place overall. So that's certainly not the stage that he would want. However, this is rallying, ladies and gentlemen. Don't have any stage times through as of yet, but after stage 2, Malcolm Jones was leading the event. Bob Fowden in the Impreza was behind him in 2nd. Jason Wilson, unfortunately, this will be changing. They were lying in 3rd place. Julian Hope in 4th, Rob Tout 5th, Bertie Morton in 6th, Will Owen in 7th. The Evo that we've just seen in front of us there has dropped down a little bit as well. That was very, very nicely done there by Defed Pritchard and Ian Tufford Jones. Oh, they're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Pulsar of Harry Rayler and Kieran Ledger. They've got that front end sorted, and the Pulsar is back to join us hopefully now for the rest of the day. I mean, they did say that they have no luck in the first stage, regardless of where they are, regardless of what car they are in. They have 0 luck. So hopefully that's it now and it's out of the system. Jeff McQuillan, oh, and Catherine Jones going wide on that corner. Not necessarily intentionally, I don't think. They went right wide on the previous corner as well. Let's have a look to see how Dan Poole and Chris Coombs get on coming round here. Much better this time in the Corsa. Chris Coombs used to a Nissan Micra and been at the opposite side of the car. Has done a fair bit of co-driving too, but he's a driver himself. I wonder what that's like, having 2 drivers in the car. Russell Davies and Richard Suter driving it around this hairpin up at the top there. It's a funny one, this corner. There is a very... Oh! Martin Fox and Lauren Hewitt coming to join us then. Tony Palfrey and Zach Lindham in one of the many 205s that we've got here today. Gareth Roberts and Harry Stubbs have clearly had some kind of side impact there. That left side door just caved in a little bit. Oh, we did find a gear there. Jackson Willett and Ryan Gray in the Renault Clio, having no issues today so far. Anyway, I shouldn't say anything about that, should I? Macaulay Crone and Dan Jones in the BMW Compact, created all the dust there. Dave Allmark and Dave Tortoshell in that Mark II. These colours becoming increasingly more popular. I'm seeing a lot of Mark IIs in like greens and greys and blues and things like that. Oh, it's so good to see these guys back out and about. Absolutely hope that was a fluke this morning, because seeing that Pulsar in those colours back on the stage, quite excellent, isn't it? Kimberly Mather and Yvonne Mather in the Lotus Sunbeam. Battle of the courses going on there. Dan Poole and Chris Coombs rounding out the back of them. Oh dear. That was very wide. Very wide there for Kevin Davies and Sean Rowlands. Oh dear. Traffic jam on the corner. Not good. Causing a few problems there for Bob Walker and Corey Powell-Jones. Didn't quite manage to get on the inside of them. Did hold them up a little bit. Darian managed to get past them. Martin Fox and Lauren Hewitt making that corner much better this time. Tony Palfrey and Zach Linham also. Now, Paul Shear not coming round there quite how I was expecting him to, so the MX-5 just sounding a little bit off there as well. Yeah, Paul Sheard is no stranger, obviously, to an MX-5. MX-5 is what he does. And I can remember going to Alton Park quite a few years ago now, and Paul teaching me, well, bless him, attempting to teach me how to drift around Alton Park. Oh, we had such good fun. We had a lot of fun drifting an MX-5 around Alton. So no, I was expecting that corner to be slightly different. Conrad and Charlie Law. Very tidy there by Dave Allmark and Dave Tortoshell. Let's have a look to see if we have any results after stage 3. Oh dear. Howard McPherson and John Paul Morris just not doing that corner quite how I think they wanted to. Just didn't get it round in time. Keith Daniels and Andrew Millington in their Vauxhall corner. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the sun's coming out. This might just be burning off. getting to be really pleasant at Anglesey. Kevin Davies and Sean Rowlands taking that corner the same. Going a bit wide, however, not as wide as Aaron Evans and Don James. It's caught a few people out that corner now. I think without that cone there that Damien took with him, it's quite easy to just head straight through there, actually. Paul Sheard and Paul Gorge coming towards us now. Slightly less sensible, I like it. Oh dear me. Nicely avoided there by Gareth Roberts, and Harry Stubbs just took the inside line there and managed to stay out of trouble. Jackson Willett and Ryan Gray making it look easy in the clear. This Mark 1. Conrad and Charlie Law. The Mark 1, the Mark 2. Bit of rally history there. Love it. Oh, Keith Anglesey and Christine Pearson. You'll know for next time, Keith. Your comments, we'll catch up with you guys, see where we are all watching from. I like that. Oh, Neil Beaumont, Anthony Clark, watching from Barbados. Dear me. Right, tell me all about it. Come on, I'm ready for it. How are we looking in Barbados today? I might as well know, because all I've had all week, half of my Facebook appeared to be in Barbados this week, so might as well have it today. Dean Roskell, okay, I'm watching from sunny Blackpool. Excellent. It's not that often that Blackpool's sunny either, so we're doing well today. Krishna, watching from Nepal. Oh, not quite, I think. Oh no, this is really catching people out. And has he realised yet? We haven't realised. We're still going. No, that's later on, guys. That's later on. Oh dear, he's got to come out right where Keith and Christine are coming out. Don't go yet. Oh. Okay. Max Paisley and Fiona Crump just freestyling a little bit there. That's what we were doing. Anyway, Mark Grant watching from God's own country, Yorkshire. Excellent. I was in Yorkshire very early this morning. Did a nice little drive over here. It's amazing how few people are on the roads at 3 o'clock in the morning. I tell you what, I've had the best run I've ever had over to Anglesey this morning. Andrew Paul's side, that corner is catching a lot of them out. It is indeed, I think. So earlier on in the stage, Damien Cole and Sean Cuddy came straight through and actually wiped one of the cones out. There were originally 3 cones along there. However, obviously now one is flying solo. So I think now that those cones have gone, it is just catching a few people out. Rob Cox, 42 degrees here in Dubai. I saw you'd gone to Dubai. I'd seen that you'd gone to Dubai. How lovely. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely time. I haven't seen you now, Rob, in years. Where are you? What are you playing at? You'll have to get back out here soon. Got a new car as well. I'm very excited to hear more about that. But yeah, all right then. Anglesey is good for Anglesey, okay. Never mind you, 42 degrees. Fernando, thank you for joining us. Fernando is a very loyal supporter today. Stage 3 of 3 now. Fernando has joined us. Sunny, Hertford West, Pembrokeshire. Gary Williams is watching from. Lovely. Ian Crosby watching from Dumfries. Is it just sunny across the whole country today? It sounds excellent. I know that over in Yorkshire it was... Oh, the Proton not... recovering from that quite well. Yeah, over in Yorkshire it was supposed to be really quite pleasant. I was at Bramham Park at the horse trials yesterday. Oh, it was warm. I think 26 degrees it was saying at one point, and I think it was meant to be hotter today. It's typical, that'll be the only really hot day we're going to have in Yorkshire, and I'm going to miss it. So I hope everyone else in Yorkshire is enjoying it today. The Battle of the Novas is starting out again. I love this point in the entry list because we've just got Novas and 205s. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will be joining you all day with the live streaming. We'll be bringing you all the action from every single stage. We will be cutting this one a little bit short, and as we head towards the last few cars, we're going to have to do a bit of a runner to get set up in a different spot. One that hopefully isn't quite as dusty, because between 1 and 2, the organisers and all the volunteers have done a fantastic job. All the marshals managed to get the stage sorted in record time, and it was a matter of minutes between stage 1 finishing and stage 2 starting. So we realised that we have very little time. So we're going to have to do a bit of a runner. Final time through there for Keith Anglesey and Christine Pearson. And certainly learning from the first time through. Gordon Davies and Jack Morris behind them, really pushing them on. MX5 of William Cooper and Archie Cooper joining us. Nice and steady away round that corner. Nothing over exuberant. Oh no, we've got something else parked up there. Dear me. Wayne, I feel like we're bringing really bad luck. We've got cars left, right and centre. Is that a Corsa? I think it's a Corsa. Deary me, we do indeed. We have 4 cars currently parked up now. I feel like we're bringing a bit of bad luck. Wherever we seem to be, there seems to be cars parked up. We've 4 cars parked up. We look like we've got a Mark II, a Darien, potentially a Corsa. Now I can't decide whether that in front of us there is the Corsa of Dan Poole and Chris Coombs or not. I can't quite see. But we do indeed have 4 cars parked up, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a Mark II heading towards us. I think potentially another Darien. If so, that's possibly 3 Darians out. And a Corsa, but that's no issue for Peter Taylor and Charlotte Wainwright in their MX-5. Barry Armour and Robert Bryn-Jones just being a little bit wary of that corner. They were having a good look first before he threw it in. Worked out rather nicely for him. We have definitely lost our current 3rd overall, Jason Wilson and Lee Wilson, though. That much we can be sure of. Connor Sisson and Ethan Thompson still going strong, having no issues through this hairpin in front of us. The Focus, Joe Roberts and Gareth Jones. Very nicely through here. William Cooper and Archie Cooper roaring round that corner now. Right, ladies and gentlemen, in between the stages, we will try and find out who we've got in front of us here. We definitely do have 3 other cars parked up. Those 3 guys will be parked up there for stage 4 as well, because the turnaround time in between stages is so quick. What they did on stage 1 is any cars that were parked up on stage 1 unfortunately didn't get recovered until after stage 2. So as usually is the case on a lot of events on single venues, because there just physically isn't enough time in between the stages. So we'll have a wander over and we'll try and find out who we've got parked up in front of us. And we'll update you when we join you for the next stage. And we are going to have to leave you with that. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. We'll be back with you very, very shortly for stage 3. And we'll bring you all the action throughout the day, and we'll find out some more information about these cars. And we'll see you very, very